Have you been living in Delulu land a lot lately? Have you been saying to yourself, is this real? Am I in reality? Is this what I am doing? Oh, then maybe you are a little self aware. Okay, yes. Hello, guys. We'll be talking about why self awareness can be painful. And it was brought to my attention that a lot of us need this talk. A lot of us need to just chit chat because, even me, I'm chit chatting with you guys about self awareness and how it can be painful, but why it is necessary. Okay, okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Branson. I'm an actor, singer, songwriter, dancer, influencer, everything in between. I make videos chatting and stuff about my life, my acting journey, singing, all this stuff, and just get down with the get down videos, okay? Whatever that means. Just documenting my journey, and you guys are seeing me through this, and I just want to talk to you guys because a lot of things pop in my head every day, and I'm like, let's talk about this. Can you tell I have to pause because I have to take a deep breath? Yeah. Anyways, so self awareness. Guys, this is something that is a must, especially if you are a creative person. And I would say a lot of people that watch my videos are creative people because I've made a few videos talking about my acting journey or other creative outlets or just talking to people like inspiring, hopefully. Hopefully I didn't tell y'all to be like, no, but it's only to better you guys and better myself, okay? Because when I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself too. But I've made a lot of videos, and self-awareness is something that a lot of us as creatives, we tend to do or not do, and it could help or hurt you in the long run. But self-awareness is something that is necessary. So let's get into that a little bit. So for one, if you are someone who I'm not gonna just speak to my creators, I'll speak to everyone. If you are someone that is not self-aware, actually no, I'm gonna go to my creatives. You see how quick my brain is just moving around. If you're someone that is not self-aware, but you put out creative work, well, you have to be self-aware enough to receive that feedback with good intentions, okay? Because let's say you're an artist. Am I saying myself? But y'all, debut single coming soon. Okay, I swear, I'm serious. It's in the works. Okay. Anyways, let's say you're someone and you put out this music and you swear it's the best music ever. You're like, oh, this is tea. This is the teaest thing. Y'all don't even know. Y'all ain't ready for me. Do I call Hollywood, LA, music producers, everybody named Mama gonna want me to make a song with them? Oh my gosh, my English, guys. Everybody is going to want me to make a song with them. Okay, I can't speak proper English, guys. I swear. Like with y'all, I feel laid back. Okay, I'm actually about to work out. That's why I'm wearing this. Anyways, but. And you have all these expectations, but then you put it out, and the feedback that you're receiving, it's a lot of, let's be real, a lot of people online are just, just blunt or more times trolling or negative. And maybe a lot of that is just trolls on the internet just telling you this about your things like that. Or maybe it's showing the general consensus of what people think your music sounds like, and maybe to you it sounds like this magical place, but to the other people it sounds like not what you thought it sounded like. So you have to be willing enough to be self-aware to say, okay, let me take what this audience is saying about me, let me take what people are thinking, and let me really think, how could I make this better? Not I should stop, or no, not it's not for me, but how could I really improve? How could I, okay, they're hurting my feelings, because it is going to hurt your feelings, because I've been on social media for over a decade, and whether I've made singing covers, whether I've made talking videos, people have came for me all the time, but there are also many people that have gave me that have uplifted me. And yeah, it does hurt. Like, but like, you learn to get better with the get down. Like, I think even on my channel right now, like one of my shorts, like the most recent comment is cringy. I said, okay, period. Like, whatever. But you just have to be willing enough to take feedback, especially when it's the majority, because obviously there's going to be trolls in every comment section. There's going to be people that are always negative in every single comment section. Those are just bitter people that have, bitter things going on. But if the overall general consensus of a project is just oof, you might want to retake. Not saying that it's not the vision that you thought, but it may not be perceiving that way to the public, and you might want to, if you want them to see you in that light, you might want to say, okay, well, how could I try it like this and that way? And that is why self-awareness comes into play, because a lot of the times as creatives, we get into our Delulu head, we get into our this is tea head, and then we're like, look what I did, and then we show people and they're like, Okay, nice. Or they don't say anything, or they're just not giving it. I'm like, oh my gosh, wait. You're not seeing, is this not an Oscar-worthy performance? Wait. Oh, so I'm actually, okay. Right. So we have to be open to receiving that feedback and being self-aware. Okay? The next thing is just becoming aware of your patterns and your habits because, ooh, that is something for me too, guys. Okay, because being in early adulthood, finally just having to set up systems, especially someone who's trying to break into the acting industry, and even me with doing acting works. And I just signed up for my first professional acting classes outside of college. I am so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. That was just a random me just telling y'all about something. But I'm so ready. It's time. Anyways, but just setting up those what was that? It's just setting up those systems and patterns for you to get to places where you need to go, okay? Because for a long, long time, by a long time, I mean less than a year, but still, that was long for me, okay? I was just telling myself, like, you're going to do this to get to acting. You're gonna make these videos. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. But I never did. And it was a lot of me giving myself the runaround. It was a lot of me telling myself to do this, do that. And I wasn't self-aware enough to say no. You want to be an actor and you're like, I'm not where I want to be, but you're not doing anything about it. And that was me telling myself that. I'm not telling you that, but I'm explaining through myself to you. So it may come off as, but I'm coming off as because I'm telling you how I said to myself. But I'm nice to myself now. You know, we have to be nice to ourselves, okay? Okay, but it was a lot of, I couldn't blame anybody. I couldn't say, wow, like I don't know what's going on. Like I'm lost. Yeah, I'm still lost to this day, but now we're less lost than we were even 6 months ago. Okay, we're less lost. We know about more auditions. We know we've actually been on film sets now. We've actually met people like in like the industry, and even now, still feeling lost. Just growing, 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 and now finally booked my first acting class. Like this is after doing a feature film, by the way. So I'm just like so excited for this in this chapter. And this is why you have to set up the systems and patterns in place. Because if there is something that you want to do, baby, you got to make everything towards that goal. Okay. You gotta say, okay, I work at this time. I do this at that time. I really feel like I don't have enough time. You're gonna make some time. You're gonna be self-aware enough to know that what you put into something is what you're gonna get out. Oh, I love when I learn a new quote. I mean, that quote has been around. I swear there's gonna be a video one day where I do not stutter. Y'all are seeing me, okay? In the future, when y'all see me PR trained, and hopefully I never get PR trained, but it's gonna happen. Well, actually, I think okay. See, guys, I was going to make a whole nother side comment, but there will be a non-stuttering video one day. But yes, you have to be self-aware enough to say, whatever I put into this, I'm going to get out. And as soon as you start putting more into something, you are going to get better outcomes. You can't say, oh, I'm an artist, like whether that be paintings or whether that be music or this, or you can't say, oh, I'm a cook, I'm a chef, and then you're not actually cooking dishes, or maybe you're like cooking something every week, like once a week or like every other month. You have to put those systems in place to say, no, I'm going to fail forward. Not just be like, like I just don't have time, or fail once and then be like, I'll try again like in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. No, you have to fail forward, because when you fail forward, when you mess up at something, but you grow from that, you keep, that momentum keeps going and you keep getting better at it and you keep getting towards where you're trying to go. Oh, I'm sorry guys. Where you are trying to go. And yes, you just have to put those patterns and systems in place if you want to get to where you want to go. And you have to be self-aware enough to see everything that I'm getting right now is what I put into it. Because, even me, I'm realizing, I'm like, okay, you need to start working more in acting. Because believe me, I was like, because when you're doing acting, a lot of it's not cheap. A lot of like headshots, hundreds of dollars, classes, hundreds of dollars, these websites to submit, hundreds of dollars. And mind you, all of this is an investment and it's not guaranteed right now at the stage. Because let's say your annual subscription for this website, acting website, is $299. And yes, that is a real website. That is that much. That's an acting website. $299. Maybe you might get 0 bookings this entire year. You didn't make an ROI for that year, but you know what? You invested into yourself. You invested into your class. You invested into that website. You invested into your craft. And once you do that, it will not be forgotten, okay? Because next year when you pay that again, because you will pay that again, you're not going to quit. When you do pay that again, you may book one job. Okay, then you may be like, okay, that job only paid me $200. Oh, well, it was $209. You got paid $200. You basically only lost 99. Okay, the next year you do it, you may get 4 jobs. And now out of the total, maybe those jobs paid $5,000 in total. And now you already, I don't know, I can't do quick math in my head, but whatever X'd that. So 6, 7, 8X. I don't know. Don't clock me, y'all. I was never a math kid. I was always a theater. Always English. I could write down. I could always write. Give me an essay. You may get a little repetition a little bit here and there, but I will talk for days. But yes, guys, and that is something that I'm learning to do. I have to invest in my career. I have to invest in my craft. So now taking these acting classes, even though I was training in university and I have took professional acting classes prior to university, but now after, like, you know, now that I'm actually auditioning and doing more things and stuff like that, I was like, okay, well, actors, what did they do? Ooh, sorry for hitting y'all. What did they do? They constantly train. And now I'm so ready. I'm so ready, guys. And you know it's something that you want to do when you're just so excited to do it because, like, I'm just like, yes, I feel free. I feel like this is what is for me. And if you know there's something that you want to work towards, if you know whether it's a business, yes, I love my business owners. I love my entrepreneurs. Whether it's starting a side hustle, whether it's perfecting your craft, getting a new passion, changing careers, when you invest into yourself and when you're self-aware enough to say, hey, okay, this is not working. Let's try something else this way. That's when you will start to grow. Whatever you put in is what you are going to get out. And that's what all the greats have been saying. Ever since the greats they gave you the info, you have to take it in. And as a young adult, for us, it's hard for us, for at least me speaking for myself, because I don't know what age you are. It says, right now it says 18 to 24 and 25 to 34, I think, are the most that watch me. But if you're in those ranges or outside of those ranges, hey. But in the stage that at least a lot of people that are watching me, I would say, it takes a lot for it to get into our heads. Because even for me, I know when I get new information, I'm like, I need to watch this YouTube video. I need to do that YouTube video. I need to read this audiobook. I need to do that. And then it finally sticks. It sticks after like, and it doesn't even stick like, it's like I could be doing like reading something or getting something consistently for 6 days, but then maybe I fall off and then like, I don't know, 2 weeks later, I just watch a random video and somebody says it, then I'm like, okay, yeah, it's in my brain. And now it never leaves. But when you consume a lot of positive information, when you consume things that know that you deserve more, that you desire more, and you can have what you want, when you just really believe and you can achieve, put in that work, put in that drive, put in that effort, it's going to, you're going to have all that floating in your brain and it's just going to, I may use this word wrong. Exuberate? Did I use that word wrong? See, I'm failing forward. I'm actually going to have to search up what that word means because I think I used it right. If I didn't, let's pretend like I didn't say that. Rewind. It's going to have all that information floating in your brain and it's just going to spill out everywhere. Okay, guys? Yes. So that's in self-aware, it can be painful. You can self-doubt, but stop doubting. Don't take self-awareness as, oh my gosh, like now I see it. Like I see what they see. This is not right. This is not good. Oh, I'm not doing this correctly. No, take it as okay, how do we make this better? How do we work around this? How do I perfect this? How do I work towards getting there? Because you can do it. Let's say me right now, I think my acting is horrible. I don't actually think my acting is horrible, but there's always room to go. There is so much room for me to grow. There's always room to grow. So what am I doing? I'm going to take acting classes and I'm going to perfect the craft. And then after that, what am I going to do? I'm going to reassess my headshots and I'm going to say, okay, is this the type that I'm still playing right now? And then it's just, you have to work around instead of me, because it would be easy for me to post a clip of me acting or just look at my acting and say, ugh, and believe me, when I submit auditions all the time, I'm like, submit, I just can't look at it, you know? After picking the right one, I'm still like, please, like, let's not. I keep hitting you guys, I'm sorry. But you have to stop confusing self-awareness with like quitting and doubt and all this stuff, okay? Because you can do it. So that's basically it for this video. I just wanted you guys to be a little bit more self-aware and know that it's not the end of the world. It's not, I'm not telling you to stop doing everything you're doing. I'm not telling you to just, oh my gosh, pack it up. No, I'm telling you, how can we revamp? How can we really take accountability for where we are right now? Okay? Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. And if you like me and you want to support my career and journey, just go look at my YouTube shorts, because I post like singing reels, dancing videos, like skits here and there on there, so you guys can see that. And I'll obviously tell you guys more in the future, whether it's music related or whether it's project related on set. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love y'all so much, and bye.